So today I am going to discuss polymerase chain reaction and reverse transcriptase reaction. Polymerase chain reaction is unique in this sense that only one strand of DNA is required to diagnose oncogenes for prenatal diagnosis of different diseases and for detection of infection. What we do in polymerase chain reaction is that we just need one strand of DNA, and along with this one strand of DNA we add two primers DNA and a thermostable DNA polymerase. Then we heat this mixture. So the single strand of DNA, it is denatured. When it is denatured, primers of DNA, they pair up accordingly. And this is how DNA is amplified by just one strand of DNA. Then after that, reverse transcriptase reaction. By reverse transcriptase reaction, basically RNA is produced, and RNA then in turn produces DNA. Since usually DNA produces RNA and here RNA it produces DNA, so this is reverse process, reverse of the natural process. So it is called reverse transcriptase reaction, and it is used to amplify RNA, which in turn form DNA. Then after that we'll come across another topic, that is tumor suppressor genes and oncogenes, and both of these they play a very important role in producing cancer. Usually the loss of function of tumor suppressor gene and gain of function of oncogene, it produces cancer. So first of all I will discuss few oncogenes, examples of few oncogenes. For example, BCR ABL oncogene, it is usually involved in producing chronic myeloid leukemia. Then BCL2 oncogene, it is usually in B cell lymphoma. Then HER2 is present in breast cancer, N-MYC in neuroblastoma, C-MYC in Burkitt lymphoma. Now, tumor suppressor gene. Usually when tumor suppressor gene, they are active, they keep the cell division under control. While when they are suppressed, this division, it gets uncontrolled. Now, few examples of tumor suppressor gene is RB, that produces retinoblastoma, P53 tumor suppressor gene, loss of function of this gene, it leads to Lee-Fraumeni syndrome, in which patient has got different type of tumors. He or she can have sarcoma, osteoma, and breast CA. Then after that we have got BRCA1, BRCA2. BRCA1 is associated with breast and ovarian tumors and pancreatitis. Then APC is associated with adenomatous polyposis coli. Then some other techniques which are used in molecular genetics, that is southern blot technique and northern blot technique and then western blot technique. So we have learned this by a mnemonic SNOW drop. So southern blot is used to detect DNA, northern blot is used to detect RNA, and western blot is used to detect proteins. Then there is another methodology which is called FISH. In the fish we use basically different steps including fixation, hybridization, washing and imaging, and we visualize messenger RNA and DNA by this. Then ELISA, which is used to detect different antibodies like SARS, COVID antibodies, then antibody against hepatitis C virus, they are all detected by ELISA.